Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, the tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Today, in 1885, the Statue of Liberty arrived in New York. Now, this inscription wasn't on it at the time. That was added later. But the Statue of Liberty arrived 134 years ago. And here we are, 134 years later. Man, that made a lot of difference. The president has said that there are going to be millions of removals, so at least 2,000,001 of undocumented people. To get to those numbers, you have to be going after people that committed no other crime other than crossing a line without a permission slip. And you're going to have to go to people's homes to do it. ICE doesn't want to do this because they're smart. Their PR people have already explained to them this is really bad optics. Why? Because we're going to see cell phone footage. The American people are going to get to see what they've been cheering on or turning a blind eye to. They're going to see children crying as men in masks, carrying guns, rip their family apart, literally, and drag someone off to never be seen again. Removal. It's a pretty clinical term for that, isn't it? That's why they always prefer to do it at job sites, because you don't have that. You don't get to see it. And when it's done at a job site, it's really easy to cast them as some plague that's upon us, because you don't really see their family. They're not real people. But now we're going to. And you're going to see their homes and their family life as it is destroyed because they didn't get a permission slip. Would you suggest this same punishment for people who went into a movie without a ticket or built something on their property without a building permit? No? It's because you think of them as lesser. You think of them as others. These kids, if both parents are undocumented, but they were born here, they're going to end up wards of the state. If they were brought here when they were younger, they'll end up in one of those camps where there are thousands of sexual abuse complaints. Man, real American hero. Going door to door and snatching people. And it's funny, because ICE has already said they can't really get millions. They don't have the logistics for that. They're going to need to practice first before they can set a goal that high. And it cracks me up on one level, because the people that are cheering this on, the one thing they have always feared is the government actually developing the skill set to go door to door and get something. But you're going to cheer it on when they practice, because, well, it's not you, it's those others, those illegals. They're not real people, right? You're going to see they're real people. You're going to see it. It's going to be on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Not just those people that did it, but those people that condoned it. Well, they should have just followed the law. If that's really the only argument you can come up with, if you can't come up with a moral argument to rip someone's family apart, completely destroy them and their family and their friends simply because they didn't get papers, well, if that's the only argument is that it's illegal, then we need to change the law. Amnesty. I'll say it, nobody else will. Amnesty. You've been here 3 years, you haven't been convicted of a crime, you pass a background check, here you go. Happy birthday. Welcome to America. Let's do it. It's better than destroying the lives of millions. His word, not mine. Because they didn't get a permission slip. It's unreal. It is unreal. Now, The only other thing I want to point out is that apparently they're going to pull people from HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, to go work removals. HSI, they go after human traffickers, real human traffickers. And now, for political reasons, they're going to be going after some guy who spends his day swinging a hammer on a job site. We got our priorities mixed up. We've got our morality mixed up. If the only argument you have is that they're illegal or something that stems from them being illegal, well, you know they don't pay taxes. They do, but that's beside the point. If that's your argument, you know what would stop that? Making them legal. Let's just do it. Let's help the tempest-tossed, the huddled masses, those yearning to breathe free. All those things that give you chills when they play that song. What this country is supposed to embody when you look at that flag. The idea of freedom. But apparently, you don't even have the freedom to just be here. The freest country in the world, as long as you have government permission. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.